Alright guys, so we're back in Tropico, in Tropico 5, and I said I would do another video if there was some demand for it, and actually got a fair number of recommendations from you guys on what I should do, and here it is. Alright, so I installed a population mod that would let my population go over 2,000. It's now up at 2,900, growing pretty well. And my money is also growing really well. One nice thing about letting the population grow is you can build a bigger economy because you have people there to fill all the jobs. And why do I always accidentally load that thing? If you go look, I have 46 open jobs, which is not bad for a workforce of over 2,000 people. And I'm making money hand over fist in exports, but I've got a problem. As you see, I've got 4 docks there, each with 2 boats. I have 5 docks, each of them have 2 boats. I can only fit like 2 docks over here, plus a dry dock, which lets me have the 2 boats, and then another 5 docks over there. And the problem is, so all my beaches are full of docks, and the output storage on the docks, as you can see, there's like 15,000 there, 30,000 there, 18,000 there. You pop over to any of my docks and they have tons and tons of stuff sitting in the output. A lot of it maxed out, and I can't get rid of it fast enough. And part of that problem is I have a fashion company that's pumping stuff out. I have a textile mill. I have a steel mill. Well, I have a college, furniture factory, lumber mill. Over here I have a pharmaceutical company, electronics factory, a cannery, which currently is stopped because its output is full, cigar factory. I have all the factories. I know I said this was going to be a basic import-export economy, but as the number of people grew, I had to make things more complicated because I couldn't support the number of people on the island with the industries I had, just because of limits. Like when a building's output's full, it doesn't really matter if you add more of that building. Like you're going to encounter a jam somewhere, so having more industries kind of helps you out there. So that's what I started doing. But now I've run into the problem where I just can't get any more beach space to put more docks. Like I don't know how fast I could theoretically make money because my exporting is totally full. I check every couple months for new trade routes and stuff to make more money, but there's just not really anything I can do. But it is nice, at least I was able to get the whole unemployment thing under control. Plenty of people are employed. Now I was losing a lot of money for a while on country houses. They are not a good deal at all. They lose me lots of money and I had too many of them, so I got rid of a bunch of those. I've mostly got everyone living in houses and then nicer things like apartments and whatever else. So that's good. That's going well. My approval ratings have been good. They're like in the mid 70s to, I think I've gotten as high as like 88 or something. I mean, it's gotten pretty darn good, which makes sense. Like there's not a whole lot that's really wrong with my economy. Let's see, what's the lowest? Like food, 100% right now. Crime, safety, and entertainment could always be a little better. Jobs, I don't get how people can be unhappy with jobs because there's so many stinking jobs. Okay, I guess the quality could be a little better at some of my factory farms. But, you know, I mean, they're really, like, my effectiveness on all of them is good. There's just really not a whole lot that's not going well on this island. Stadiums have continued to be extremely popular. They're pretty much always full of visitors, and I rake in money. You know, that's pretty much just how the island's going, is I'm just raking in money. Now, I'm not really sure, like, how much faster I could go. You know, what if I had an island that had much bigger beaches and I could build unlimited docks? You know, how much more money would I be making? And it doesn't matter if I'm making all this money because I can't really find things to spend it on. I don't know. You know, it's... Things are going well, and I don't really know exactly where to take the island from here. I guess I want to make more money, you know. Tourism's making me a decent amount of money now, and exporting and domestic, you know, they're kind of balanced out. And I am losing a lot of money to corruption, of course, but it's been about 17% the whole time, but now 17% is like 400 grand. So that's significant money, but there's nothing really I think I should do about it. Everything's going well. My grocery stores seem to be all maxed out, but food quality is still at 100, or food happiness, so I'm not too worried about it. Every time I build a new one, it gets close to maxing out, like, immediately. You know, I think I could try to expand tourism, but I don't know how much more I want to crash the road systems, because this is an island. And, oh, trade offer for jewelry's been completed. Let's see if we can set another one up. This is an island, so I don't really know, like, what's worth doing, or what's worth expanding on the road system. I don't really know that I could make it that much better. Let's see, what are we exporting stuff to? Okay. I have lots of ships, so anytime we get the well, I don't think I'm doing natural gas. Anytime we get the opportunity to export stuff, I try to do it, just to keep everything going smoothly. But even if I'm sending stuff to smugglers, I'm making a stink load of money. But as you can see, if you zoom down and look at any of these roads, traffic is kind of a little bit of a steady problem. You know, for one reason or another. I haven't been able to come up with an amazing road system because I keep coming up with things I have to change. And I doubt anyone wants to watch a series where I just have, like, good island infrastructure, because that's probably really boring. But this is where my island's at. It's pretty pimpin'. Still has some beautiful areas. Not as many as it used to, though. And we are cranking. I think you actually... it takes, like, a population mod to really get the most out of these farms. I actually built a second corn farm that is not on local consumption. It is only marked for exporting, and rum and things like that. So that's what it's for.
Hear me out, old boy. The religious community is pleased with your spirituality, old boy.
I'll take 3 free churches. Why not? If it makes any of the areas better to live in. I don't think people care really that much, but... I mean, I've got so much money at this point. Free isn't really a huge motivator. You know, if I wanted something, I could just spend money on it, like modernizing all these apartments to modern apartments. The reason I haven't done that is it raises the wealth required to live in them, and I don't want to shut people out. If there's a way to click one button and add electricity to all the apartments, I would happily do that. But like, see, you know, I can't really hire more stevedores or teamsters because they're getting stuff to the docks. I mean, these docks are completely loaded. You know, not every single one's maxed out, but there's certainly enough stuff here that I don't really see any benefit to trying to add more. I need more docks is what I need to be able to export more stuff, but there's just nowhere to put extra docks. Tried everything I can think of. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I say that, let me try, like, condensing some of these. See if we can fit more docks in here. Hopefully this doesn't mess my trade up too much. I don't know if I lost everything that was in those. But let's see. play the fun game of move it around till you find a good spot. What a surprise, it's right where the last one was. But can this one be any closer?
Presidente, we have...
So I had 5 here before. I don't think I'm going to get a 6th, am I? Nope. So that was an exercise in futility. That's alright. I don't even care about the money. But it was wasteful. Go away. I gave you your road. There we go. Alright. Oops. Oh, once again. I hate that stupid thing. I will research more money. So, this is where I'm at. Happiness at 90%. Everyone loves me. You know, I can keep going to 5,000 people, but I don't really, like, again, what do I do at this point? Like, everything's good. No complaints. Not sure what to do now. So what do you guys think? What should I do?